I think it's time to blow this thing. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Welcome back to another video, guys. A quick reminder at the beginning of the video to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. You're missing out on tons of amazing Destiny content. And we're also going for 2,000 likes for today's video. So, Space Cowboys, Deadman Catalyst increases hip fire rate of fire and removes any accuracy penalties. Well, what if we paired it up with the Lion Rampants and the Jump Jet perk? Provides additional aerial maneuverability and enables accurate hip fire while you're in the air during lift. So it's basically a no-brainer. You get increased hip fire accuracy in the air from jump jets, and the Catalyst gives you increased accuracy in the air as well. Well, not in the air, but just in general. And of course, you get the increased rate of fire. So in the intro clips that you saw, I was using high lift to just try and get as high as I possibly could. And honestly, I was just memeing around. I was using this as a meme loadout. I wasn't necessarily trying to win any of the games I was playing. I just wanted to get in the air and see how accurate it was. And yes, it is pretty damn accurate. Now, it's not perfect in air accuracy, so don't expect to hit every single bullet when you're up there. But yes, it is pretty damn nice. What I decided to do when I flew into this game right here is actually try and play to win. So I switched off high lift and I played to catapult jump. And decided what I would do is not go all in on the floating, but just try and take advantage of that inner accuracy when I naturally jump. I thought that would be the best way to show you guys this setup. Instead of just going for meme clips and trying to meme around, I thought I'd actually play a little bit seriously whilst using catapult lift and Lion Rampants, and I've got to say it was very, very effective. Now, when I was trying to meme, I think I was going into Rumble, and all I was playing was people with 120 Fell Winter, just trying as hard as they possibly can. Which, you know, fair enough, I guess, if that's what gets you off, you know. But you can't really mess around and have too much fun when you're trying to meme, you know, like floating up in the air for like 10 seconds at a time with high lift. And obviously that just leaves you like a sitting duck. Instead, I use catapult lift, which is a normal jump that I run on Behemoth, and I just wanted to play it out and try and win this game. Obviously, it threw us into the game late. We were already down by quite a few points when I joined. Side note, I was pairing it up with the Truth Teller grenade launcher. I thought it'd be, you know, the death from above sort of vibes we've got going on, the enemy AC 130 above type of thing. It would make sense to just, you know, drop a Truth Teller down from the skies and then start finishing them off with the hip fire. It works really well. When you're not messing about, this is actually a really solid setup, especially when you're rocking the Behemoth. I decided to go with Behemoth for this one simply because of the in-air maneuverability, combination with the Shiver Strike melee and the slide, just the constant movement abilities and comparing them up together seemed to work really well. This match, I was definitely, I want to say, maybe I was confusing my opponents a little bit, but I was also just catching them up by surprise, getting up when they're not expecting it, and going for perfectly accurate shots. Not 100% accurate, but you know, really, really close to being perfectly accurate. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, what's stopping you from doing this on a Dawnblade with heat rises and, you know, something like Wings of Sacred Dawn? Well, nothing's stopping you from doing that, except for the fact that, you know, if a Titan does it, it's funnier. And here we are, man. We are a Titan floating in the air with inner accuracy. We don't need no Warlock dresses. We don't need no fancy wings. All we need is our jetpack boots, baby. That's all we need, and we are floating up in the sky. Death from above, AC 130 style, and now we are dropping our Behemoth Donkey Super, and boom. They countered the Behemoth Donkey by team-shotting the absolute crap out of me. Fair enough. I'm not upset. I don't play quick play to get kills with Behemoth Super. You know, we're getting right back in there. Now here, getting a little bit of bloom with the hip fire. I will say, from what I have seen now, having seen the Catalyst out for a couple of days and watching M&K players played with this weapon, I would say that actually the hipfire is actually better on mouse and keyboard with this weapon, provided you have really good aim. So what I mean is, the hit registration definitely seems better on M&K while hip firing, but obviously it comes with the caveat that it's all down to your aim, whereas obviously on a controller, because it's tied to aim assist, it's a little more out of your control. Sometimes like I will have the reticle perfectly placed on someone and it will just not hit them. That's just down to aim assist, probably a little bit down to connections, and you know, just a little bit of RNG. But that being said, it's still very reliable. Now in my Catalyst video I said it was a 180 RPM hipfire. I believe people have pretty much confirmed that it is a 150 RPM hipfire, but either way, the gun is just super nice, and this Space Cowboy build is real nice. The other thing I wanted to mention is, so because I'm on Behemoth, like running something like Fighting Lion, running something like Lion Rampants is not as much as a disadvantage as it would be on something like Sentinel, in my opinion. Because obviously Sentinel on its own, it's pretty bare bones, and you know, you want an exotic like Syntheseps to increase your melee range, or you want June Marchers to give you a little bit more speed, or you know, you want One-Eyed Mask to recover after every kill. But with Lion Rampants, you know, all you're going to do really is just kind of float around in the air on the other Titan subclasses. Whereas if you're playing on Behemoth, you can combine it with the slide and with the increased movement speed in general, plus the Shiver Strike, and it just felt really good. And obviously with Behemoth's neutral game being so jacked, you don't feel like you're missing out on anything. That is the cool thing about Behemoth. You don't need to run X, Y, Z exotic like you would on other Titan classes, because the class is just so good out of the box. Now of course the Behemoth Super needs a nerf, but in my opinion, aside from that, I think it's not really that overpowered. I think the slide is a little bit problematic, especially with the way connections are in this game. It just looks really weird when people slide on your screen, and that definitely needs to be fixed. But the Space Cowboy build, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you guys think. We joined this game late and we actually managed to turn it around. I think this game was like a 5v6 or a 4v6 as well, and considering I came in late there, I probably could have dropped a 50 bomb. We dropped 39 defeats with a 9.75 efficiency, which is not bad considering we're using a bit of a meme loadout here. So Space Cowboys, if you enjoyed that video, don't forget to smack the like button, and if you made it all the way to the end and you still haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.